Good evening, Habs fans. Welcome to Habs Tonight. I am hosting as myself, obviously.
Are you?
And I'm co-hosting, and I have the other half, Derek, hosting with me tonight, my brother. And how are you, buddy?
We're good. I'm fired up today.
Yeah,
I had a pretty good by myself in the house here today, so got my own routine going.
Yeah. That's a nice change from time to time, right?
It's a little too quiet. It's a little too quiet because I'll just sit here and I'll just pace and pace and pace, right? Because you know how I am.
Yeah, you are OCD. You need something to do.
I have to.
But hey, here we are again.
We're back.
Starting a new routine for the pregame show. Me and you grinding it out.
My crisp Julian shirt out.
You have a nice crisp black tee on. You have a beautiful Crushing Cans hat, though.
Giving it a minute of your time.
Let me get a closer look at that. Just bring that in tight. That's just beautiful.
It's kahaki.
Oh, as always,
khaki in some places.
I have my Dale with it sweater on. We're getting a little superstitious, so I had to go with the same outfit. I got my Habs Tonight hat. Absolutely. Everybody be sure to check it for merch. I'll give a shout out quickly to habstonight.net. We got Brando coming in, the other half of Crushing Cans, looking to get a shotgun.
Well, no, there was a shotgun sent to the group chat. If that gets thrown in here, I don't know how to do that. I'm not. So.
Yeah. So let's jump into it there. How you feeling about tonight? Do we feel good? Let's go back and watch last game and let's work our way through that. And it didn't look good from the start. The first 10 minutes was a little bit nerve-wracking. No,
it was tense. They you knew they were going to come out and try and shut down the crowd, put them down 1-2, and then just kind of be like, hey, it's over. You're not coming back. Boys fought through it.
Yeah.
Got a big goal, and they looked good playing with the lead. They looked good.
They did it for the first time in the series. They played well in game 2, but for the first time, you could kind of see Tampa breaking a little bit, right? Like the forecheck was there. They started to have some turnovers. They had some sustained shifts where, it wasn't just a one-shot boom, they're out of the zone quick and they're defending. Like there was some sustained pressure, and you could see Tampa cracking a little bit.
And like some of their big guns, like Point he hasn't scored yet in the series. So and he was on that crazy streak going for the record. I think he had 9 in a row.
Yeah.
And now he's gone, I think, what is it, 5 in a row now without one?
Yeah. And
so he's gripping the stick a little tight, and that's kind of that'll throw off the line too, because he's that middle guy, right?
Yeah. How many posts has he hit? Like at this point, you're like, ooh.
Man, like they hit. Let's jump ahead here. Sorry.
Yep.
That Kucherov tip that hit the post.
Wow. I thought, like, when I watched it, I thought it was in.
He was he definitely was behind Price, and Price had no idea.
It was a hell of a play by McDonough to make that play, man. I don't want to talk about how good Tampa is. We've done enough of that, but
look at Morsey chirping me in the old chat. Thanks, bud.
Oh, I love it, Morsey.
Don't forget to hit subscribe.
What did you think? There's a lot of talk. I watched a lot of talk shows yesterday about like Weber's penalty, and I'm not gonna say what shows I was watching, but like people were trying to say it wasn't it shouldn't have been a penalty. Like the refs didn't see it, so it shouldn't have been a penalty.
And the thing is with that, you're gonna go back to when the Vegas Shark thing happened, where it was a 5-minute call, but it shouldn't have been. So now all the other refs, they will get.
Hey, Roger, my man.
So, you know what I mean? So they don't want another issue like that. So as much as it was against the Canadiens, it is a penalty. Sucks at the timing.
Yeah, but did you not feel when they killed it off? You're like, okay, there's no way they're losing though.
What was your initial thought when he was going in the box for 4 minutes?
I thought it's over. This is it. It's over. It's over. Like, and I felt terrible for him. I was crushed watching him in the box. Like
he didn't watch. He was looking at the ground.
And you just like I've been in the penalty box late in games. Well, quite a bit, but like late in games where teams have scored in the power play and cost us a game, and it's the worst feeling. You literally feel like the biggest piece of shit.
That is.
But I couldn't imagine like 4 minutes when the Stanley Cup's on the line. Like I haven't been anywhere near that situation, but you fell for him.
Well, especially because he sat the first minute and then he had to go into the room.
Oh, and you know that,
and the boys are all like,
nobody wants to say anything.
Fuck, man. Like,
yeah. Like, we got you, Webbs. We got you. We got you. Don't worry. It's fine. The power play's not that good.
You go up first.
Yeah. The power play's not that good. Don't worry. So
you think there was chatter in the room, or was it just kind of like quiet nerves? Like, we kill this, we're going to win.
Yeah, I'd be interested, man. I feel like that would be a moment where Pricey would step up and say something. He always talks in those moments where, like, you wouldn't think nobody would say anything and it's quiet. Nobody knows what to say. Those are kind of the moments where he says something. He'd make like a comment, like, and everyone would be like, this is the tensest moment we've ever been in our careers. And this guy's like smiling, laughing. So
he just pops up. Hey, I got this.
Yeah. Or he'd be like, all right, we got this, boys.
Yeah.
No big deal. He would say something like that. Like he had those moments that like just made it special, man. And you just believe at that point. So I would assume, and then I feel like Pierre Maguire making these like assumptions, but I feel like he would say something like that. And thanks, Corey. And then, I'm sure guys like Perry and Stahl that have won Stanley Cups, and I don't think Webby would have to say anything. Like everybody he has so much respect in that dressing room. Guys would want to put their face in front of a slapper to stop it from. And they did the job. And I was surprised by the lack of urgency by Tampa.
I think they thought it was okay. It's over.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Like they thought, okay, you know what? Whatever. We're coming out with clean ice. It's over.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Montreal came out, and that was an aggressive penalty kill.
The most aggressive they've been all series.
Yeah.
Like I thought they were going to score on a shorthanded. Like I thought there was a better chance they score shorthanded than the power play did. The way it was going.
How often do you see that though? Top power play against a top penalty kill in the final. Right?
Yeah. 100%. Like you have a good offense, and normally the defensive team comes out on top, but they did on that night. And what an OT goal it was! Like again, Anderson, he was out of his
home
mind.
Bounce, baby, home bounce.
Yeah, it was an interesting play. Like Tampa's so detailed the way they play, and McDonough flies by Caulfield. Good for him for stopping. And then kind of just a weird play in the way Anderson launched off to the wall. Like it was a hell of a play. Good
on him though, because you see a lot of guys just fly, like you said, they'll just curl and just take off.
They won't stop.
Yeah. Well, and I always yell at that. I'm like, you're taught as a young age, right? Like stop on pucks. Stop. You don't fucking rainbow, because that's beer league. That's the go-to, right? And everyone loves it. It's awesome.
It's great for beer league.
Yeah, because you know what? When in doubt, you curl, you just point to the defenseman. I got my guy.
Yeah.
And but like you see here, you start stopping, and I don't think Vazzy thought it was coming back that fast.
No,
he was still hugging the far post.
It was crazy. So early in overtime too. But another thing, I heard an interesting stat after the game. I'm pretty sure Anderson 5-on-5 through 3 periods literally played like 13 minutes or something. It wasn't a lot, and obviously it's his best game of the playoffs. And I think that was kind of a benefit for them. They had a guy like that on their bench who was playing well, and he was rested. Like Tampa had to roll a lot of guys to when they had the 3 guys in the box, there was Coleman and all those guys. So they were kind of wearing guys down, where I guess Anderson was getting a rest in there too. But
we can fact check this. That's why I lead the team in points, because I don't come back.
You haven't back checked?
No, not at all.
Yeah. So fast forwarding into tonight, before we really break it down, let's talk about obviously the additions of Jakey coming in. Romeo, huge goal, and
that was a snipe.
That was a great shot, man. And Kulak, they played great, man. Like all 3 of them.
They look, and you know what? I think that helps having guys like that back there, because they're not scared to rush it up, and they're going to push the play that's going to force Tampa not to be as aggressive.
100%, and they didn't play a ton, but they played some huge minutes, and Romy got on the penalty kill. Like they were effective. All 3 guys I thought were great.
Did you you think they get a little bit more ice time then because of how they played, or would you think they get the same?
That's a good point. I was thinking about that today. Like I would play them more. Like Romy, imagine his confidence right now. He's like, no big deal. Came back into the Stanley Cup Finals, buried.
Yeah.
Like sick goal, no, barely any celly. Like wasn't a big deal. Like I think like
there
just
was
the way
a
they played.
Yeah, I mean, there was a few mistakes, but I mean, you're going to get that. It's rusty. You haven't played in whatever. Now they kind of know what's going on. There might be, a different forward matchup against them being in Tampa.
Yeah, that's what I think they're going to be scared about.
Right. Well, then you just kind of maybe chip it off the wall and then quick offs, right?
Yeah, and you got to trust them. Like, if you're going to come back in this series and we're going to win game 5, 6, 7, you're going to need these guys you're playing every second day till the series is over.
And you got to trust your guys here, because if you see, okay, we don't trust you. Well, they get out there and now he's a young kid. He's got nerves. Like
100%.
I don't want to go for a rush. I see an opening. I don't want to go because if I make a fucking bad play here, I'm riding pine the rest of the game.
Exactly. And then that's all you're thinking about. So I'm hoping they give him the free reins and play him tonight and see what they can do, because I think he'd be deadly. Hey, if you guys want to come on the show, be sure to email us live@habstonight.com. We'd love to get you on, talk about last game, talk about going forward tonight. And
then let's actually just quickly, we're going to go a little bit off topic.
Let's go off topic for a second.
In the first intermission today, tune into Habs Tonight here. We will be releasing the Victor Mete interview.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's how that one I heard went really well this afternoon.
Yeah, it was good, man. It was awesome. He's such a fun kid. Me and Brando did it, and I think fans are really gonna like that one. He talked probably more than people have seen him talk, so it was awesome, man. And we could have talked to him for a while, and he told some funny stories about him and KK, and he had a really good story between him and KK that I think people are gonna want to hear. So be sure to check that out tonight.
Tune in first intermission, second intermission, and then back here for post game.
Oh, absolutely.
We got you guys covered all night.
Absolutely. Shano and James did an unreal job on the post game the other night.
Oh yeah, they had the nice round table going. I like that.
Absolutely, and we're keeping the same lineup tonight. Fun. So we're sticking with the superstitions. No one can call us out on that.
True, Roger.
Yeah. All right, there he is.
Hey boys,
what's up, buddy? How you doing?
How are you, buddy?
We're doing.
I'm going. It's going.
What are you crushing there?
Land shark,
buddy.
Oh, a land shark.
Yeah.
I like
How's it going? How you guys feeling?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. I like the boys' chances tonight. What do you think?
It's what, with Tampa Bay, it kind of hurt them that two game break, or 2-day break, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I think they're going to be fired up because they're going to be at home.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough. That's gonna be a tough, because they couldn't have their friends or family there, right?
Yeah.
At the game before, so now they got the family, they got the fans. I don't know. It's gonna be, Carey Price is gonna have to be Carey Price.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to. He's gonna have to steal one.
More pressure though now that you have everybody in that building with you.
Yeah.
Way more pressure.
Oh yeah, I know. The atmosphere is gonna be crazy, electric as always.
Yeah. It's gonna be crazy. Like, I know you, as a player, you try to tune stuff out, but you couldn't close out Dallas before. You couldn't close out the Islanders. Okay, eventually you did, but it's starting to creep in. Like, okay, maybe we're not, like, we don't close out things, and you start to doubt yourself as a team. Your family's there. It's distractions. Your dad and your mom there is like, oh, I can't wait to get on the ice with you after you win the Stanley Cup. It's like there's a lot of distractions.
Yeah,
it's easy to let it slip.
Come on, this is my party. No, but this is a team that hasn't lost back-to-back games the last 2 years in the playoffs.
Yeah,
they stagger, but they don't break. But
beating Vasilevsky 4 straight games, like honestly, that's a tough task, man.
But you got to think though, they're not thinking like that.
It's one game at a time.
Let's just win one, right?
Yeah, win one. Let's win one. See what happens, right?
Yeah.
Now it's not 3-0.
And minus, the late goal in game 2 in Tampa, they dominated that game. They should have won game 2.
Oh, they should have won game 2 for
like
sure.
They played well.
They all played them
100%.
100. Yeah.
So they have the confidence in that building. So I don't think it's one of those buildings where they're like, oh, we don't feel comfortable playing here. Like, you just did it.
There's a lot of Montreal fans there too.
Yeah.
Now that they threw out that stupid, you can't wear
that
visiting
rule.
team.
Yeah,
it's dumb.
So dumb.
I can't believe they did that. That was so ridiculous, eh?
Yeah, I know.
We could go on for a while with that one.
Oh,
yeah,
I know,
for sure.
I know. What do you think of scores tonight, Chris? What do you think, man?
My heart
Yeah,
wants Montreal 3-2,
of course.
like in a close game. I like close games. I don't like blowouts.
No,
I
no,
shut it
those are
off.
no fun.
Honestly, it's like 6-0. I'm shutting it off on.
Yeah, it's not fun.
But
to
like,
watch.
I
Don't say
honestly, I guess Tampa Bay, and to win it at home, as tough as it is, you know.
Kick him out. Kick him out.
They're
Come
right.
on.
Get
No,
out.
I'm just being realistic. Like
No, that's
They've
fine.
been-
100%, right? Like,
I'm a Red Wings fan, so I know you kicked me out for that already. But
Yeah,
like,
it's a
so I'm not being biased, you know. I'm
No,
just
no, hey,
Tampa
this
to-
is- this is
but
a
at the
good
same time, do I doubt the team that's like done the unthinkable and got this far? You know,
Yeah,
like I didn't think they had a chance in hell against Vegas,
no,
and
let
they
alone
proved us
Toronto
wrong,
being
right?
down
Yeah.
3-1.
so
They-
you
they've
never
just-
know
yeah. They've
if you
just
can
done it
force
so
a game
long.
7. You never know, you know. Right?
Yeah.
And that's the thing about hockey, right? You
Yeah,
have
that's what's
you can't
the
just
best
hand out trophies. You
sport.
have right. You have to play the games.
Mhm.
And it's not like football where okay, there's 2 minutes to go. We're gonna get the ball back if we score. There's
That's
no
right.
guarantees in this game, right?
No.
Like
Yeah.
a puck hits a stanchion and goes in the net.
You never know. You never know.
You never know.
And I wouldn't say Vasilevsky is shown signs of cracking, or I wouldn't say any of the goals were weak last game. But I thought it was interesting when Perry got to him early. And again, I'm not saying those goals were weak, but they were getting in the crease a little bit. You see when he suckers Perry there. I love that just as a fan, like I like that he pushed back. Like that's great to see.
Right.
But like I think they got to do more of that again. Like they got to get in there, like
Get
not be
under his
crazy.
skin a little bit, right?
I said it. I said it last.
Galley
pregame
does that.
too.
Galley does
Yeah.
that.
I said
really
it last
well.
game. Like I didn't say run the guy, but like
No.
he came out of the net a few times and the boys were right on him, on him.
Just
And
you got to find a way.
I don't think he likes it.
I love
No.
Galley pushing Hedman. I thought that was pretty ballsy of him.
Oh, that was unreal. I thought a brawl was going to actually break
I
out
for
there.
sure thought a brawl was gonna happen.
That was wild. When's the last time you saw something like that?
Last summer, Duncan
yeah.
Arena.
Speaking of Duncan, I was just talking to a buddy, James. He's a goalie that plays there. He was just telling me he's fired up. He's got the Montreal Habs tatted on his ribs.
Oh, sick.
He's in a. I think he's watching right now. So what up,
Oh,
James?
There
Beauty.
you go.
Beauty.
I think he made a comment in here earlier. Yeah, I saw it earlier. I think.
Yeah, James
Yeah.
Jordan.
There
All
you
right,
go. Yeah.
We got someone else lined up here, Chris. So
Okay.
we're gonna have to let you go, buddy.
All right,
Hey,
Neeps,
Hey,
I'll talk to you
before I
after.
take off, check this out. I'm working on this.
oh,
little drawing.
sick.
You recognize that guy?
Yeah, get me a little closer here.
Oh, I can't really. I don't know if.
Oh yeah, no. Sick. Those are
Winner,
the best
winner,
jerseys,
winner.
man.
I'll be posting it. I'll send the text to Derek when it's done. so you
Sick,
can
man. I
see it.
appreciate that.
All right,
Appreciate
we'll,
it, man.
we'll throw
All
it
right.
out for you.
All right,
Thanks
boys.
for coming
All
on, bro.
Talk to you later,
right.
buddy.
See ya.
Alrighty, we got
That'd be a sweet picture.
yeah, that is sick. Corey's coming on.
Hey,
There
buddy.
he is.
Derek and Dale. What's going
Corey,
on?
how are you?
Good, you?
Good, man. Good. What's going on?
Just chilling, crushing a pint for the game, you know.
I must say you did a good job on post game the other day. That was nice.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, you fit in great, man. What's your
It's my
can
first-
count out tonight?
That's the first one.
Oh,
I
okay.
just got home from work not too long ago, did some yard work, and now I'm putting
Beautiful.
back the pints. Don't
Beautiful.
have to be at work till 1:30 tomorrow, so
Oh, so you can
Oh, yeah.
celebrate a big win tonight, then, hey?
yeah,
Hoping
exactly.
for a couple OTs, are you?
Oh, that'd be nice. It wouldn't be too good on the old ticker, but
No, I don't think
Man.
so.
What did you think last overtime? Were you tense, like obviously to start the penalty, or what'd you think?
What after I watched them kill it off in the third, you know,
Yeah.
I was like, I wasn't too sure how it was going to go in overtime, but
Right.
maybe like 30 seconds into the penalty, I'm like, they're going to kill this off. They're going
Yeah.
to kill this off, and then they're going to score a quick goal. And sure enough, that's exactly what they did. So I wasn't nervous at all after the first 30 seconds. So
Yeah. Did you go wild when they scored?
not as wild as I did for Game 6 against Vegas, because there's
Yeah.
still a big mountain to climb. But I
For
was
sure.
I was happy. I was
You kept your
you
you
know,
put your
it's-
Carey Price celebration on, hey?
yeah, exactly. The Carey Price and Weber celebration.
I always hear too, like a lot of teams hate having the power play go over into the next intermission, like into the next period.
Yeah, well, I've noticed that a lot this season in general. When they would take a penalty, it'd be like a minute left in the second, so the penalty would be split up in the second period and the third period by like a minute, and it happened quite often this season. So I don't know if it's just a fluke or whatever, but like I did notice that quite a bit, and it for sure it's a momentum killer, right? Because then the faceoff comes back to the middle after the second period. But
and I would say Montreal, their penalty kill is the best in the league at pressuring up ice and disrupting breakouts. Like they're the best in the league at it, and you saw
crazy.
that. Like they had no answer. Sergachev was facing his own end for 30 seconds trying to break the puck out. Like they just had no answer. Had no answer for it. So just wild, man. What are you thinking for tonight?
Like I was saying, like, just keep doing the same thing they're doing and don't stray too far. Like I know the first 3 games were a little rough, but nobody, like they all weren't playing 120% the first 3 games, right? They looked like they were all playing 120% the fourth game. So just keep doing that, and I think they'll be fine. Stick to the game plan, like they all say. Because clearly it's working if they all keep mentioning it, right?
Oh, absolutely. So. And what did you think? Like that was a physical game. Like that was. I thought game 1 was physical. Game 4, sorry, was more physical in game 1. Like there were some vicious hits out there.
Yeah, Weber tried to decapitate Point there. I was like, he's dead. He's done.
I'm kind of like I'm almost a little glad that hit didn't go through, because it's like Point was half like. His head was falling, right? Yeah. That would have been a not dirty, but just a bad.
It would have
ugly
been
hit,
Yeah,
so when I saw that Weber missed him, I was like, okay, that's it's a little nice to see that.
Probably would have been 2,500.
Yeah,
not a big deal. Not a big deal.
Question for you though, Dale, is because you've obviously been there in the situation. What do the players say to each other going from the third period to overtime when you have to kill off that? That extra 3 minutes, like what's said in the locker room during that time?
Yeah, me and Derek were touching on it, and I think those are the moments where like it's really, really tense, and the best situation is kind of where somebody says kind of something ridiculous and kind of like loosens the mood. And I really feel like Pricey, and again, I'm making a huge assumption here, but I just feel like that would be a moment where he would say something and just kind of like instill confidence in everybody, or a guy like Perry or Stahl that's really, really been around the block a few times would say something to kind of like just kind of loosen the tension. Then everybody would kind of step up, because some of those situations where you get in a room like that, like everybody's thinking the same thing. You're like, holy shit. And nobody really wants to say anything.
Yeah, you kind of need a vet to step up and just break the ice a little bit.
Yeah, and then once the ice breaks, then everybody starts talking, and then it's all good, and it kind of rolls from there. So I'm assuming that's kind of what happened. And when it's a guy like Weber too in there, like you just want to lay your balls on the line for that guy. Like,
I felt so bad. Like,
not you wouldn't for anybody else, but I just think like when it's a guy like that, it's just like you have that extra motivation,
That's it's your cap. Yeah, exactly. It's your captain. You want to kill it off for him, and and like. I see people sitting and saying like, oh, that wasn't a penalty ball. Like, how is that not a penalty? It was clearly a penalty. So like,
I heard it 100 times.
What you gotta do.
I heard it 100 times yesterday. Where like these high sticking penalties, like this shouldn't be called. They shouldn't be formed. That's the rules of the game. It's always been that way.
Like there's blood and everything. How
about the things on Twitter where they're saying both Tampa Bay goals were too many men? Like. Come on now.
I know. It was like I'm and we're all like obviously pro Habs, but I loved every time someone got knocked down from Montreal, the crowd's booing looking for a penalty.
It's the Stanley Cup final. That's what you're gonna see, right?
I love it. And like I'm all over the refs all the time, but I thought they did a decent job last game.
They've done a pretty decent job all series, I found. I mean, I don't know if it's just me being a homer. Yeah, exactly. They're letting both teams play. It's not just like one team's getting to play and the other's getting a few calls.
Yeah,
but like there was some touchy reffing in the last series for sure.
Yeah, Tampa has so much puck possession. Like with that much, and they dominate in that, you're going to take penalties. It's just the way it goes.
As soon as they start cycling the puck,
you're going to reach a guy's going to, once he feels the stick on his skates, he's going down.
That slash too, the one that Weber got fined for. Like, I mean, I don't play hockey, so I wouldn't know, but I'm assuming like there's no padding back there. You got him right in the back of the knee. People are saying it's a dive, but like that hurts.
It's honestly a bad spot. Like, you can never really tell. Like, you know, if it gets you in the calf, like it honestly hurts so bad, and it stings for like a week after. And you wouldn't think so, but like
right
it's a bad spot. It's a great slash. Like
right on that,
bang.
like on that tendon too.
It looked like a quality slash. Like
he choked up on the club and
like Kucherov takes a beating. Like I saw Edmonton like straight up last game, at least 3 cross checks to the ribs, like as hard as he could.
How about Sherratt? Sherratt every chance he gets, every chance he gets,
full on cross check. So it's not like we're not getting away with some things. So I wanted to touch on the reffing because I know people gave him grief, rightfully so, last round, but I thought they've done a pretty good job, and
they're playing it smart. Like you can see they kind of go out and like test how far they're going to get, like what they're going to get away with and stuff, and then they try and play to that. Like obviously that's a smart thing to do, you know, and teams want to do that. But it seems like they're doing it better this series than they were the last couple series. But it's just this series when you get the penalty, it hurts you because it's Tampa Bay.
With the scrums right off the hop too, he gets in there, he tells every single guy, I'm letting you go this one, next one I'm taking one guy.
Yeah.
And then there'll be a little pushing, but there's not that extra, you know, shot in the face, although like Edmonton's punch in the face was awesome.
God, it was like 3 though. He's just
feeding him.
This guy's he's unloading on guys not getting called for it.
I love it. It's awesome.
Crazy. I loved how physical what last game was, man. Like
it was good.
Corey, do you think they can be as physical again like they were?
I think they have to.
Yeah, you got to empty the tank.
They've got to, you know, go out there, like I said, test the reffing, see what they're going to call, what they're going to get away with, and just push it to that limit every single shift. Because that's all they got to do.
You got to think through 4 games. The standard's been set, so you know what you're going to get away with and what you're not here. So take your free 1 punch, and then you know,
it's gonna. I think tonight, it's gonna be. I don't think there's going to be a lot of penalties tonight. Like it's going to have to be a pretty substantial move for somebody to call.
I think here on out, you're going to see maybe 1 or 2, unless it's blatant.
Blatant, for sure.
You're going to allow the wax on the wrist here and there, but just don't come over the top, right? Like,
oh, absolutely. Corey, did you see? Have you caught any of the stuff that like the Tampa mayor was talking about and stuff?
Yeah, I saw that interview. That's
goodness.
That could go down as a pretty big jinx, depending on what happens next couple games.
Could you imagine they came back and winning? Like,
that would be replayed on Sportsnet top 10 blunders for the next like 20 years.
She would never be able to live that one down.
She'd have to resign.
She would never live it down.
To put a jinx that big, like,
oh man,
who says that?
But you could tell she's not a hockey fan, right? Like she probably just, you know, the Tampa Bay Lightning are in the final. Well, let me say something nice about them or whatever, and just started running her mouth and didn't realize what she was saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Any true hockey fan's not going to say something like that, right?
The PR person after that was like, "You fucked up."
Yeah,
we can't take that. We can't take that back.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the way like John Cooper just handles the media and the way he kind of spins things? He's a master,
awesome.
right?
He's
awesome.
Cool
He's
as a
lawyer.
cucumber, man. Like, exactly. And I was saying that like to my father before the series even started. I was like, man, John Cooper would be an awesome coach to have. Like, he seems like such a just down to earth and like straightforward guy who knows exactly what he's doing. You know, like, he's a great coach.
Yeah, he's incredible. The guys that I know that have played for him like swear like he's just incredible. Like just a really good communicator, really fair. None of this like old school kind of ripping and guys in front of. He's just a really good communicator. You could see that. So it's interesting. What did you guys think of Dom Ducharme back behind the bench?
Not bad.
Yeah. I mean, we're getting the win. So
I think they were saying he was video calling with the coaches in between periods and whatnot. So he's not too far removed, right? Like he was, but not. Yeah. You can't make those like in period adjustments.
Yeah, he was getting on the refs a little bit himself. You could see him unloading on them a little bit early too.
He's been sitting around for 10 days. The guy's hot. Got to let loose.
Like Luke Richardson would never do that. He would never unload on a ref. He's just not that type of person. So I think.
Yeah, and they're not going to give the new coach a little bit of leeway, or they're gonna cut it right off at the stem there if he starts going at him because he's new, right? So no, I think the system in general, like they all just know how to play the system, right? And that's what they were working on the whole time since Dom came in, and it's finally gelling in the playoffs. So absolutely. I think with him being out, they just played the system and you let who's it, Luke Richardson, you just let him do the line changes or whatever and the minimal work. But I think the system just kind of works itself, right? So
what'd you guys think of the newly formed lines?
It looked a little rough off the start.
It was a rough start. No doubt about it. It wasn't a good start.
Yeah, but like, I mean, Anderson seemed to fit right in, and I guess that's the type of player he is, right? You can probably just put him anywhere up and down the lineup, and he's going to look natural. It's going to look like a second nature to him, right? So he looked good. The fourth line stayed the same, I think, right? There weren't any changes there. So people were, kind of getting on Stahl a little bit, but I think they did okay. And anytime I watched, I really paid attention to the fourth line, they were in the Lightning zone.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I thought they did a good
job there.
I thought they did a good game. And then, Evans and Paulie and Leckie playing as much as they could against the point line. I think they did a pretty good job. Yeah. They're kind of keeping point silence this other than his 3-point game there, the first game. He got 3 assists, I think, but couple assists. Big deal.
Yeah.
When he scored
9 in a row.
8 games and he's big on that power play in the slots. So it's interesting.
He's got to be fighting something here because the boys have been hard on him.
Yeah.
Weber crippled him too out of the box.
They literally I think all the defensemen just pulled a number out of a hat and they're like, okay, this is our guy today. Right? You know what I mean? And everyone's just taking runs at the guy.
Oh, they got to do it again, man. Like he doesn't show emotion, which is he's a great player and what makes him so great is he doesn't seem like you're getting to him. But he gets smashed, keep going. But he's looking over his shoulder at this point, like, holy smokes.
Yeah.
Every time I get it, these guys are barreling across the ice. I mean, he's not a big guy.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think he knows it's coming, right? Like you said, he's looking over his shoulder. So you gotta expect it.
So he's not like early in the series, sorry, Derek, he was like, he was carrying the puck a lot the first 2 games. And I wouldn't say he had a lot of zone entries last game. There wasn't very. Every time he had it, he's on the wall and he's getting pasted.
Especially after that Weber hit there.
I think too, really pounding on him. Like if they get power plays, he's now he's kind of a little bit shaken in the middle there because it's normally Cooch to him, Cooch to Stammer or something. But and they like doing that umbrella and then hitting the guy in the slot where most teams go there. But if he's fighting something, I mean. It's not a bad idea to keep running at him and make them shoot from the outside. Carey sees it. For sure. Carey sees it. He's going to stop it.
They've and Stamkos is another guy that's obviously injured, but man, like Montreal's done a great job against him. Like without the Killorn on that line, like they've pretty much isolated him and Cirelli pretty good.
There's no Killorn's the guy that goes in and he does all like the leg work in the corners and runs guys through. But the beautiful man had to break his ankle. Had to. There's the only reason he's not playing.
That was a bomb too, man.
Then he got a hold of that one.
Yeah. He took warm up last game, correct? And then
didn't play. And then he didn't play, and then I don't even think he's taking warm up tonight either. So must be something pretty serious with him then.
Yeah, interesting. He probably thought the series was over, and now he's like, oh shit, now I can't even get in warm up.
Yeah.
So. Oh, you got to go get that one.
Oh, fiance's got it. It's okay.
Oh man! All right, buddy. Let's get a prediction from you. Give me a score.
I'm gonna go. I'll do a bold prediction here: 3-1 for Montreal.
Okay. And
the defensemen are going to be in on every goal. So whether it's a point or a goal, I think they'll be in on everything.
Spicy.
Wow.
Big game from the D-man.
And who's your best forward tonight?
Give me Paulie. Paulie B.
Okay, Paulie's gonna come up big, hey?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's gonna do some stuff there. Work some magic. Work the little man magic, I think.
Oh, beautiful. I love it, buddy. I love it. Hey, well, again, man, great job the other night, man. I thought you were awesome.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Appreciate everything you guys are doing there. And
thanks, man.
It's awesome work you got going here. And one more thing before I go there, Dale. I don't know if you remember, but I sent you a message on Instagram I think, God, maybe probably like 2 years ago.
Okay.
And I was off a couple of the pops there, and I was just saying like, oh, like, hey man, you're one of my favorite Habs of all time, blah,
Yeah.
blah. And you answered me and you said, oh, thanks, buddy. But like, I remember like seeing that and I was like, holy cow, like as if Dale Weise just answered me. That's crazy, you know? So it was a good memory I have a couple
Thanks,
of years
man.
ago.
Beautiful. I love it. Hey, that's good for everybody
yeah.
to see. Good for
Yeah,
everyone
now
to
I'm getting
see.
to talk to you guys. Like, this is awesome. It's awesome what you guys are doing. So keep it up. And
thanks,
love having
great.
awesome
Awesome,
fans
guys.
on.
Awesome to talk to you,
Yeah.
man. I appreciate it. Let's have a good night, eh?
Hope to see you on the
sounds
post-game show for a big W.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
Corey. Have a good night,
All right,
buddy.
guys. Take care.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, what a beaut. Skelly. Look at the Bombers jersey. Holy smokes. What's going on, buddy?
I couldn't rep the Jets jersey again.
No.
After that, no,
Sure?
that was
Not after that series.
not after that.
We'll let the
series, no.
chat get after you for a few minutes for that one.
I'm kind of coming in with my tail between my legs, I think, after that one. Jeez Louise.
You're on the
you
right
not-
side now.
Did you not call
Yeah, no kidding.
the phone booth the Terror Dome, I believe? That didn't
Yeah, I
age
call a
well.
lot. No, that didn't end
That
well.
didn't
no.
age well.
No, I use that term a lot. Actually, I took my brother-in-law tubing the other day, and I told him I was going to take him through the Terror Dome, and that actually ended up being quite successful because I put him on his ass a few times.
Oh, it's beautiful. What are you thinking
Yeah,
tonight, Skelly? Give us. We love your unbiased opinion. So
yeah. I mean, it's going to be tough, man. Like, first of all, Tampa losing 2 in a row
hasn't happened.
hasn't happened a whole hell of a lot in the not even this year, but in the past like few years, right? I mean, obviously not impossible if they keep playing the way that they did and get some puck luck and Price plays well. Then I mean, there's obviously always a shot, right? Like it's not going to be easy, but
Oh yeah.
What a wild game that was last game too. There was a few times on that, like that power play of Tampa is just so unbelievable.
That's insane.
Kucherov's soft hands in that slot where he can either put it to the side, rip it shelf, or a soft tip is nuts. So I mean,
Or
a couple
just
cross
one touch across the ice to Stammer. Like,
Man, there was I was throwing my back out all the posts. I was like, oh Jesus, oh my god.
It is it's so fun to watch them on the power play, as bad as that sounds. Like it's just
there's nothing like it, man.
no.
man, and he hits that crossbar on that one so hard. Where it's like that should almost have just like that's a goal. Like 9 times out of 10 that's a goal, and he gets that 1 out of 10 that's going to hit that crossbar. So I mean, they need all of that to go their way again for the next few games. And if there's any team that can do it though, like Tampa's strength has to be that power play. Where if you take a penalty, like you are screwed. But Montreal's PK, like you and I were texting about that the other day, like it's Price, the penalty kill, and then Price again, right? Like that for the top 3 reasons.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Top 3 reasons why they're here. Price,
right,
PK, Price.
And Price.
Yeah. It's incredible. And they were in the overtime, like they were more aggressive than they've been all series. They almost had a couple breakways. It was insane.
I thought Lackey was taking off there like first 20 seconds.
Yeah.
So did I. He just missed one on the blue. Like,
yeah, it was wild, man. It's I'm nervous for the game too, and I mean I'm not like I used to, I'll admit this. I used to be, a big Habs guy before the Jets came back, right?
Yeah, used to be.
I had the Camilleri jersey. I was gonna put it, I was gonna put it on. It's in the storage pod right now in my in-laws basement. But I was thinking if I had it, I was gonna wear it. But no, man.
Blue gold looks good on you though.
Hey man, a few more days until camp opens up.
4 days, 4 days.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that's there was those few games where you guys were doing the shows where after that incident at the end of that first game, I was like, I'm gonna get killed if I come on here and start talking shit. Like I was getting into it a little bit with people on Twitter and stuff too, and I was like, you know what, I just have to delete this app for a little while because like
it's toxic sometimes, man. It is.
Oh yeah,
toxic.
yeah, it is.
Yeah, absolutely. I had a little back and forth with Brando there.
Perfect.
Well.
He said if you come on here and you mush the Habs, he's coming here and he's looking for you.
Yeah. I know. That's why I don't want to make any predictions.
That's the new thing on the show, though. We don't make predictions.
No, yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
We got to keep that one going. All right, we won't ask you a prediction then, Skelly. We got to let you go. We got a little bit of a lineup here.
You got it, boys.
I'll talk to you later tonight, buddy.
Hey, thanks for coming on, bro. Later, buddy. All right.
I'm gonna go get some water quick. So
give her. Oh, when facing elimination 4-0. When is
nice work on the back end of Nick. That's good. I like that.
I know Berge wanted the red suit to he wore it every time it was like a clinching, and then I know that people were looking for it last game. Do you think he only saves it for the clinch? Do you think maybe he brings it on the road today?
Sunday night red? What is he, Tiger Woods?
What's the Vegas odds on it today?
No, he's wearing blue tonight. Oh, Jersey City.
Oh, there he is.
Got some
Hey, Watson, how are you, buddy?
Look, that's a Goudreau. I thought that was a Camiscale on there.
I got quite a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
What a lineup you got back there. That's awesome.
Yeah.
How are you, buddy?
What's this right behind you, bud? Move your head a little.
Okay.
What is that?
The only reason I got it yesterday. The only reason is because I got it for 50% off.
Oh, hey, that's all right.
It was underneath the $20 sticks in that bin, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go get some water. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you go for it, buddy. Watson, what are you thinking tonight, buddy?
Oh man, we gotta come out to play, man.
Right.
It's gonna be tough, but we've done it before. 3-1. I think we can do it.
And everybody's like wanting to doubt him because it's like, oh, crazy, Tampa's so good and they haven't lost whatever 12-0 and when they've lost and blah blah blah. But like, who would have expected Montreal to come back down 3-1 against Toronto? Yeah. Who would have expected them to sweep the Winnipeg Jets 4 games in a row? Winnipeg's a good team, and then beat Vegas where nobody expected. They didn't even give a hope in hell in that series. So literally, like, you got to win 1 game to keep it going. Just keep the dreams alive for the Montreal fans, right?
Yeah. Oh man, I wish I could go to Montreal right now. I've just been watching this with my dad and my brother, and it's insane. Like, we've been waking up my sister and my mom every single night, man.
Oh, it's unreal. How can they sleep at this point? It's so exciting. No, it's
I know. They don't even watch. I'm like, what?
Jesus, how is that possible?
I know. Oh, sorry about my hair. It's kind of bad right now.
I see you playing around. You got some good flow though, man.
Oh, thanks. It used to be a lot longer.
Yeah, you trimmed it up a little bit?
Yeah, not long ago. Oh, man.
How does it flow out of your helmet now? Does it flow out? Or no?
Well, I haven't been on the ice in a long time, but
you got to keep growing it. Then.
Get your ass back out there.
You got to grow it out.
I'm actually going to a AAA camp in August, so that's pretty
nice. Cool. Nice. You pumped about that?
Yeah, I'm really happy about that.
Nice. Are you going to get on the ice before that or no?
No, there isn't a ton of ice time where I live.
Yeah, the rinks aren't even open, eh?
Yeah, I live just out of Ottawa.
Okay. Yeah, things are tight there, hey?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's tough, man. That's going to be a fun camp, though. I'm pumped for you.
Yeah, thanks.
Absolutely. So give us a score tonight, buddy. Like, what do you think?
My predicting? Okay.
And who's going to have a big game tonight? Any, like, unsung heroes coming up big tonight?
I feel like Galley hasn't showed up for a while, but I think tonight might be his night. There it is. I got his jersey right there. It's my Galley jersey.
He's just buried under Jesus, eh?
Yeah, the big Jesus one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Galley's going to show up tonight,
Is that a Florida jersey to your right there?
Do you think he scores
sorry, that's not... That's my hometown team jerseys.
Oh, sick.
The old Panther ones? I like those. Those are nice colors.
Yeah, we switched them up. That's why I have those, because they switched the whole branding up.
Yeah. You got the Domi jersey in the back there? Is that what that is?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
that's
beautiful.
my Adidas one.
Beautiful. I got to get him on the show soon. You got to come on when he's on the show.
Oh, yeah, I love Domi. I got his book. I've read it like 3 times.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Really like
I've never read his book. It's I love reading. I don't know why I haven't read it, to be honest with you, but he's such a good guy, man. It's awesome. You got to make sure you come on when he's on.
All right.
Sounds good. So Galley's going to step up. You think it's a grimy one, or you think it's like one of his like Galley like shoot through the defenseman and it's a pretty nice rep?
I don't know. I mean, I think he's only scored like 2 goals. One of them was that little flippy dippy shot that went past Campbell. And that other one rebound right in front. I think they're gonna be those garbage goals right in front. I think try and get those tips.
Yeah,
rebound off the pad, backhand falling down back of the net.
Yeah,
you could see him scoring one of those, right?
Yeah. Helmet being popped off.
Absolutely.
It'll be like majestic.
All right, Watson, we're gonna let you go, buddy. Thank you for
Thanks
coming
for
on,
calling
man.
in, buddy.
I appreciate it.
See you
Have
guys.
a good night. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, see ya.
Awesome, buddy. Yeah, here we go.
Hey.
Anton.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Dale.
Anton.
How Derek? How you guys doing?
Oh, I'm better now that you're on with
We're
that
good,
playoff
we're
beard,
good.
buddy.
Yeah.
Who's
You
in
see
the
the picture
background
in the
there? Is that
background?
do I hear Elliot Friedman in the background?
Yeah. But did you see the picture I have in the background here?
Oh no, I was distracted by Elliot Friedman's garbage.
Okay, I can mute that.
I'm joking, Anton. I'm joking. Let's show me the picture.
Yeah, it's actually signed by Rocket and Johnny Bauer.
No way.
Yeah.
Sick. That's unreal, man. It's a nice pick.
Yeah. The glass got broken when it got shipped, unfortunately, but
Oh
it's
no.
a really nice piece.
I thought maybe you got a little banged up after a Habs win and bumped into it.
No.
Stranger things have happened.
Hey, I've done that a few times. That's why all my pictures. What are you thinking tonight, buddy?
Hopefully they win.
You got a
I'm
good feeling
hoping-
about it?
I'm hoping the game goes to overtime, though.
What? Why?
Because Tampa always loses in overtime, and we've almost always won in overtime.
I see your point.
You're not scared to play with fire? One shot, you lose?
Ugh.
I don't know, like, if just to think about it, like, just say like the remaining 3 games go to overtime.
Yeah.
That gives us 9 overtime wins, not consecutive overtime wins, but 9 overtime wins, and that's only 1 less than they got in '93.
I see where you're going here.
I see.
I'll take a regulation win though.
No, I will take a regulation win, but I love overtime hockey. Me personally, I love overtime hockey.
I like it in the first round.
As a player, I love it. As a fan, I'm not the biggest fan of it.
Well, you did all right in overtime.
I got a few OT winners, Anton?
Yeah, you got that overtime winner against Tampa in 2014, right?
Oh, stats guy. Hey, we gotta get you on crushing cans. Holy smokes.
Yeah, we need stats guys there. Me and Brando are not stats guys.
What a stat guy.
Only
I gotta
stat we know is
say,
how
though,
many cans are crushed.
My favorite overtime win was the one that PK got against Boston because I love when the guys crush Boston.
Oh, me too, man. That was a special one. That was so big to get off and win that first game there.
Everybody can agree. We like seeing Boston lose. I think everyone's in agreement with that.
Uh-huh.
Oh. All right, Anton, we got to let you go, buddy. We got a couple people more lined up here. I appreciate you coming on the show,
Thanks
man.
for coming on, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
Be sure to tune in post game after a big win.
Woo.
Okay.
All right, take care, buddy.
We're rolling today.
All righty. Appreciate all the guests coming on, guys.
I think I got Skelly
love
coming
it.
over.
Oh, yeah?
He's already in his rig, I'm assuming.
I think
The old Silverado.
we're just waiting on Mitchie here.
Yeah.
Mitch is going to come on.
Let's get the chat going. Start throwing up score predictions. We'll get you guys, see what you're all doing.
Oh, we might have
Lost Mitch.
We might have lost somebody. Yeah. Hey guys, if you want to come on the show again, we'll get a couple more on here if we can squeeze them in. Email live@habstonight.com. If you haven't already and you're watching the show, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Much appreciated. Be sure to like and comment.
There's the comment right there.
I love reading the comments, and you can ask Roger Bouchard in the comments that I appreciate all negative. Doesn't have to be Habstivity comments. I appreciate them, but if you want to be unbiased, that's perfectly fine.
There he
Mitch,
is.
there
Hey,
he
boys,
is.
what's going on?
Oh, we're good, buddy. How you
We're
doing?
getting ready to roll here.
I am nervous as shit.
I mean, it'd be weird if you weren't, right?
Oh my god, man! Like this whole since the beginning of the Vegas series till now, it's been like I'm gonna go gray, and I'm 28 years old, man. Like
I've had like 38 heart attacks through this entire playoff.
I'm gonna pick smoking up again.
Hey, how was your ticker in overtime when you were watching Weber in the box?
Oh man, game over. I was looking at my
Right.
phone, I'm like, this is not happening. This is the last game. I'm like getting ready to go to bed, and I hear they have killed off the penalty, so I come back out, and I'm like, oh god,
You couldn't even watch it, eh?
I couldn't. I was so stressed out, man. Like I watch the TV on mute when it's like stressful situations. Do you guys ever hear that? Like,
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. I love watching it on
I
mute.
watched the games on mute and just bang jams in the
The
back half of the
announcers
time
just-
anyway.
They add to the anxiety, like the way they say things, and like it's
they do. I like regular season games all day. Like I don't care. Like I don't care who's even commentating it. But playoffs, ever since like Game 5 of the Leafs series, I'm like, no, mute. I'm not listening to anything.
I need Bob Cole back for me to really start getting back into it.
classic.
Yeah.
Classic Bob Cole, man.
They should bring him back just for Cup Finals.
Yeah. What do you think? You think the boys come out and get the first goal tonight?
Yeah, I honestly, I'm not. I said I was stressed out, but I'm not as worried tonight. I thought they showed really well last night, nights ago, and I'm like, I feel good. I think the boys are going to come out strong first period, weak second, I think, but I think they're going to come back and grind it out for the third.
Oh, I love it. Make it interesting, hey? Make everybody sweat for the third period.
Yeah.
I like that you were hydrating for the game there. That's water, I'm guessing, hey?
No, it's straight vodka. I'm kidding.
Oh, I wasn't sure. Hey,
well, he's picking up smoking again. I mean, he might
I wasn't
go
sure.
right into it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
We're letting the liquor do the thinking tonight.
Yeah.
Are you gonna maybe have some volume to start the game? What do you think?
Anthem.
You know, do the anthems, probably get the caucus or whatever his name is, and that's about it.
That's about it, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Did you say you watch the games with your fiance, girlfriend? Sorry.
Girlfriend, yeah. She's not here. She's at work tonight, but
just you?
Just me and
perfect.
Be hacking darts in no time.
I got my Philip Deneau Kleenex box just in case.
Nice.
Did I lose you?
That's for
when you're good. You're good.
That's for when he scores.
My timer went off.
Oh,
I can't hear you guys anymore. I'm sorry.
Oh shit. Can you hear us? No, nothing.
I can't hear you.
I can hear you. All right, Mitch. We'll let Mitch go then. We'll catch Mitch later.
Hang on, I'll join.
Dale, you're froze.
Oh,
I thought you were frozen.
I'm not frozen. I'm just.
Yeah, you were doing pretty good though.
Oh, if we can't get Mitch on, we'll keep Mitch as the last guy if we don't have anybody else.
I think Ian's back at McLean's Pub tonight. He's keeping that routine going. I was talking to him earlier in the week, so
I like it. I like it.
I think he's going back.
I see Shano in the comments. Make sure everybody joins Shano and James for a big post-game show today after a big win again. It was a great show the other night, so it's going to be awesome after a big win. Getting my pronunciation correct.
That's okay.
Can you describe how the boys might feel now in the dressing room for nervous? I don't think the boys are nervous at this point. Like I said, they've played so well in the building in game 2. You have a lot of confidence going in there. You played so well last game. You got the recipe. You got Carey Price in net. I think they feel good about their game, and I think they have a better start than last game. I'm not going to say it's going to be an aggressive start because Tampa's going to come out absolutely flying. Like that's to be expected. Their building's going to be going wild. They come out great. Yanni Gord's flying around, going everywhere, and Coleman and the other guy, Goudreau, whatever the hell his name is. But I think Montreal is going to weather the storm, Derek. I'm not going to give a prediction. It doesn't look like we're going to have Mitch come back, guys. I saw him in the chat here. No worries, Mitch. Appreciate you coming on, buddy. I can't even talk right now. Oh my God.
Seems to be a lot of marbles today around here.
Yeah, I'm amped up. It's getting close to game time. I'm starting to get the sweats a little bit. I'm getting fired up. It's time for a coffee and get ready. So we're not going to leave predictions there. We're not predicting. Guys, again, if you haven't, please be sure to subscribe. Like this video. Be sure to comment. I appreciate all you guys. I love all the comments. You guys are the reason that we do the show. Be sure to check out that Mete interview that's going to be released a little later. If you want to check out merch, if you haven't, you can get sweet hats like this in plenty of colors. We have crushing cans hats. We have plenty of other merch. Be sure to check that out, guys. And it's on the bottom of the screen if you guys are checking habstonight.net for your merch. Derek, I want to keep this going, buddy. I'm loving running these pre-games with you. And
before we get going, though, just about the chat, like, guys, keep it positive. We're a positive community around here. We don't need any of the harassment, the sexual harassment. This is just a positive community. If it happens, you're gonna get kicked out, banned, whatever. Like, we just don't need that shit here. It's ridiculous. It's a positive community. We're here just to promote the Habs, have fun. And let's just keep it, fun, light, and have fun about it. Keep it about hockey, all right? Other than that, go Habs, go.
I love it. I love it. That was so well said. So well said. I couldn't have said it better myself. I just seen someone pop up in the.
I'm not just here for good looks, you know.
Oh, you do it all, buddy. You're impressive. Someone just said you're doing a Mete interview. We did it this afternoon, so we could keep the routine with our pregame show. So be sure to check that out. Be sure to follow us on all of our social platforms, and let's have a good night here, guys. Be sure to tune into the postgame show, and I'm sure it's going to be after a big win tonight. So again, guys, thanks for joining us. Enjoy the game. This is going to be a fun one tonight.